Liverpool FC are heading towards their most seismic summer transfer window in their recent history. After a very underwhelming season, it has become clear that reinforcements are needed. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Callum Nicol. Thank you for joining me. And today we are talking about Liverpool and their search for midfielders, because it became quite apparent halfway through this season that they are needed. Reinforcements are definitely needed at Anfield. With James Milner, Naby Keita and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain departing this season, that also frees up a bit of space for squad players should they be needed by Liverpool. And I just wanted to have a quick look across the market and suggest 4 midfielders that I would love Liverpool to sign. And we're going to start off with the one that looks the most likely, touch wood. That is Alexis Mac Allister. Alexis Mac Allister, we all know him. He's a fantastic footballer in the Premier League for Brighton. 24 years old, still very young, technically gifted player. As we all know, he provides goals and assists in that brilliant Brighton team. And his tactical awareness is second to none. His fee, we're looking around £60 million is the rumoured fee, with the rumoured release clause in his contract. Next up, we're going to go for Nicolo Barella. What a player. He has spearheaded this Inter Milan team into the Champions League final. 26 years of age, still yet to enter his prime. He's an absolute beast, isn't he? He's a box-to-box midfielder. He's strong as an ox. Great stamina, always in the game, always sprinting, even till the final minute. He is pretty much a complete midfielder. He is secretly top of my dream list for Liverpool to sign. Fee of around 65 million rumoured fee, which with the rumoured transfer kitty that Liverpool have, it's a very achievable transfer for one hell of a player. Next up, we're going to go to a little personal favourite of mine. That's Khephren Thuram, the son of Lilian Thuram, French legend. 22 years old, plays for Nice. He's a versatile midfielder. He is massive. He is an absolute beast. Physical presence, second to none. At such a young age, he is bossing midfields up and down France. He's brilliant on the ball. For someone so tall in that midfield, he's such a silky dribbler. He's such a brilliant player. A rumoured fee of £50 million, but I think Liverpool might be able to get him a little bit cheaper. And for me, in terms of options at a shrewd price like that, I don't think there's many better options than Khephren Thuram. Going on to a bit of a rogue one now, one that I'm not sure I see happening, but I'd love it if it did. It's Eberechi Eze, just called up to the England squad for the very first time and thoroughly deserved. The 24-year-old plays for Crystal Palace, and we all know what he's done in the second half of the season, especially since the man who brought him in the first place, Roy Hodgson, returned to Crystal Palace. Wow. He's been absolutely brilliant, and he's just showing, along with Michael Olise, what a partnership they've been for Crystal Palace in the latter stages of the season, steering them well out of trouble. There was a moment where you thought, obviously, when Patrick Vieira was relieved of his duties, that maybe Crystal Palace could be dragged into a battle, but Roy Hodgson has brought the best out of Crystal Palace's best players, and I personally believe Eberechi Eze is right up there at Crystal Palace. I think his fee would be a little bit smaller than the ones previously mentioned, which obviously helps Liverpool. And I think he's a player that could unlock defences, and especially with an attacking force like Liverpool have with those wingers, with Luis Diaz, Mo Salah, and obviously Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo in the forward line. He could unlock things, and he could get a serious amount of assists and throw in a couple of goals too in that Liverpool midfield. And I think he'd really complement if some of those new players that I've previously mentioned come in, and also the ones that we already have. Could you imagine a midfield of Trent Alexander-Arnold, including Eberechi Eze as well? It would be very interesting and very fun for Liverpool fans. So there's just 4 players that I thought I would love to see them in the red jersey. I think they'd be brilliant. And I think overall, as a 4-piece, it really adds depth in all realms of the pitch. Obviously, you have Thuram and Barella for their box-to-box duties, and how brilliant they are defensively and physically in the midfield, because I think that's something that Liverpool lacked this season, was physicality in the midfield and commanding the games in the midfield. Those two guys would have no problem with that. Fabinho's form has started to raise, so as a squad player, brilliant. And then you look at the other two, Alexis Mac Allister, Premier League proven. We all know what he can do, and Eberechi Eze the same. Two players that can really add goals and assists, and just a fluidity that Liverpool might have been lacking, and a creativity. And they really could be the key to unlock players like Darwin Núñez, who some are still unsure about. I think Liverpool fans would beg to differ. But I think Darwin Núñez needs service, and that's what will be coming if these players came to Anfield. Let me know what you think, and if there's anybody on your Liverpool wish list for this summer. Obviously, Jude Bellingham. I know. You don't have to tell me. I was as gutted as anybody when the news broke that Liverpool wouldn't be pursuing Jude Bellingham. I thought it was nailed on. Silly me. But yeah, just a quick video to look over what Liverpool could be thinking. Not what they will do, but what they could be thinking going into this summer's window, in a very, very crucial window for Liverpool getting back to where they were before. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.